Ever since billionaires announced they're converting some of their assets to gold, and Bank of America announced that they're predicting gold is going to hit $3,000 an ounce in the next 18 months, many are waiting for these predictions to actually materialize. It hasn't, and people are getting impatient. They want it now. When will gold go north of 1800? That's sort of like the new floor that it's trying to create. Well, it will happen before the end of the year, according to Wells Fargo, another major institution. The geopolitical tension between US and China is hindering gold's uphill climb. That's only in the short term. Geopolitical tension normally pushes the values of gold because it boosts the US dollar. When the tensions last longer or affects other aspects of the global economy, investors tend to look for safety. That's when gold starts to increase in value. Contrary to popular belief, the US-China tension didn't start with COVID-19. The tension started when the US put more tariffs on imported products in an effort to encourage US consumers to buy US-made products, which is something the president is focused on. The US has imposed tariffs on more than $360 billion of Chinese goods. China retaliated with tariffs of more than $110 billion on US products that were sold in China. Washington delivered 3 rounds of tariffs in 2018 and a 4th one in September of last year. The most recent targeted Chinese imports from meat to musical instruments, and they had a 15% duty on these products. They were supposed to resolve through a trade agreement signed in January of this year. And obviously this was interrupted by COVID-19, and it's just really getting worse. You add the Hong Kong protests. If China approves a bill reining in Hong Kong, White House National Security Advisor Robert O'Brien said Sunday that US will likely sanction China. Hong Kong could also lose its standing as a global financial hub. This will most likely drive the financial community out of Hong Kong. Such a huge shift will result in a permanent shift in the global economy. Basically, all these uncertainties will push gold, and by this time, this will stick. It'll start to rise above 1800. The one thing all this unrest brings is it's permanent change. Unlike the last recession, the current pandemic, the political shifts, and the change in international policies are changing how we create products, how we trade, how we have relationships. Most importantly, it's changing how end consumers, the ones that are actually buying the products and servicing them, are buying and selling. And it's going to change how people decide how to buy and how to pay for it. The one thing in all of this is physical gold. Gold is a constant. It's the only investment that has stood the test of time through all these crises, and it will continue to stand the test of time. These factors will be some of the keys to gold's breakout. Next week will be crucial, as updated reports on the GDP and the movement of the S&P will most likely push people to look for safe haven investments. And right now, nothing is safer than gold. A lot of you watching this may have purchased gold or bought some many years ago, and maybe it's in time to add more to your portfolio. But I suggest you take a look at our company, Noble Gold Investments. We've streamlined all the thousands and thousands of gold and silver products. We really focus on the gold, bullion, coins, and bars that people are buying and selling every day, the products that everybody wants. That is one of the secrets of Noble Gold, is we've streamlined the process to make first-time investors, people that are buying it for a long time, we really try to ensure that they're buying products that they can buy and sell at any time. Obviously, there's a whole other numismatic market of rare coins that could be of interest to you too, and you might want a coin that's 100 or 200 years old. But for the day-to-day investor, they want something they know the value of, they know that the purity is there, they know that they can resell it if they ever need to. And that's really what we focus on at Noble Gold Investments. If you want to learn about some of these products or talk to somebody live, we're a US-based company, check out our website. It's noblegoldinvestments.com. That's noblegoldinvestments.com.